washing machine always broken? Why is it always broken? You need a Maytag man.
I don't. All right. The point is there's some wins. Celebrate the wins, guys. There's a lot of good. It's a fun summer festivity right now. Moving on to this, though, because there are some other wins that are pretty notable. It's really easy to become negative in the era of social media because the sky is falling sells a whole lot more than actually, you know what? Things are going pretty well right now. The border is secure and actually inflation is under control and actually employment metrics are pretty good. No, it's better to say that Donald Trump is a shill for AIPAC or that Iran's going to wipe us all out or the economy is horrible, something racism. For the backbone of America, conservative, the American worker, last week was one of the all-time greats. It's time for Trump wins.
All he do is win because he's Trump destroying liberal minds. Leave their asses in the dust, and now that he is in, we getting back to building this amazing nation. And we gon' stay there.
All right, so I'm going to rattle these off for you. The links, references available in the description. So one of the big wins last week, major Supreme Court victories in these nationwide injunctions by lower courts. These judges, these rogue judges, curbed. Supreme Court said, you guys got to stop that. You guys can't keep doing this. They didn't vote for you. You can't dictate policy for the rest of the country. And this goes to a few different cases like birthright citizenship and others. Another one is states can now defund Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
That's a big one. I don't know if you know this. Not one mammogram has ever been provided by Planned Parenthood. If you say women's health, what you really mean is abortion. Not one mammogram ever.
Some?
Planned Parenthood. Zero.
Oh.
Zero ever. Remember that's what they used to say? They're like, oh, what are we going to do for breast cancer screenings? I don't know, an alley?
I'll give you one right here.
Oh, geez.
Golden Arches. Parents can now opt their children out of LGBTQ propaganda in school if they deem it inappropriate. That's a big one. Let's go to another category internationally. Multiple peace deals. The Israel-Iran ceasefire. That's a landmark peace deal. Brought an end to a 12-day war after we basically launched one of the most effective military strikes of all time, and Iran didn't even see it coming. Now, there's a caveat to that. The Iranian Grand Ayatollah Nasser Makaram.
Shirazi?
That's his last name. It's a different Ayatollah,
Mr. Shirazi.
He placed a fatwa on Trump, which really just seems like a consolation prize. He's like, yeah, okay, well, maybe but I'm going to issue a fatwa. We're like, okay, fine, whatever. According,
I'm sure all the John Wicks of Iran are
exactly.
are loading their guns and getting their bulletproof suits ready.
Yes. Please, get my Benelli. Oh, we don't have one in the country?
Oh.
So according to Iranian state media, they said, there is also a separate price Trump himself would have to pay because he has dared to threaten a figure with a massive religious following and profound influence among not only the 200 million Shia Muslims, but also countless more Sunnis who have grown extremely fond of Ayatollah Khomeini.
No, it's true.
Whatever, fine. Like, I don't know what you guys, like, I'm getting to this point in my life. It's kind of like I'm consolidating my gun collection. I'm like, let me go with these calibers. I'm consolidating the ideas and arguments that I'm willing to spend time refuting. It's like, oh, you're saying that the Sunnis like the Ayatollah? Fine.
So does Trump get credit for reuniting the Sunnis and Shias?
Yeah, that would be a big one. That would be a big one.
Wow, first time ever.
That would be a big one.
Insane.
Another win.
Next, we'll get the Kurds on board.
Yeah, exactly. What's a few biochemical weapons between friends? Another one you may not be paying attention to because it's Congo and Rwanda. There was an agreement there that'll end the war between the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Rwandan-backed rebels. And the United States will actually gain the mineral rights.
Yeah!
Almost the only valuable thing there.
Blood diamonds for everyone.
Wait, does that mean China loses them? Wait, is this the same place where China gets their batteries and
There
stuff?
can only be one.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
And Trump's bigger. Trump also, President Trump, I just love this because it's a cultural shift. Remember when everyone was afraid of catcalling or complimenting women? By the way, that was never a thing with black women. You can always compliment black women. It's, white, it's ugly white women who will act like they're offended because they don't get compliments.
It's kind of expected.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll get I know.
Yeah. You're like, well, you have beautiful nails. Like,
I know.
Sure, I paid enough for them.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, baby.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Since you're my server, can you now give me free crap since I complimented you? You know it. I don't own this place. So he complimented an African reporter in the Oval Office. And this is just a fun moment where you go, thank God he's my president.
President Tshisekedi also mentioned at the end of my interview that when peace finally comes to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, he's thinking to nominate you as a Nobel Prize Peace, because he said you have been working to bring peace in the world, not only
That's
at the
two.
Congo, and he's very hopeful to meet you in the future.
That's so nice, boy, and that's so beautifully stated. And Caroline said, number one, she did say, and I shouldn't say this
Watch
because
Rubio.
it's politically incorrect, she said, she's beautiful, and you are beautiful. I'm not allowed to say that, that could be the end of my political career, but I'll say it anyway. But you
He's
are
loving his
beautiful,
life
and you're
now.
beautiful inside. So I wish I had more reporters like you.
So, I mean, hot. I'd much rather have more reporters. Not like that hairy forearm lady, Caitlin Collins at CNN.
Gross.
Oh. Can you show her body language again? Can you go? It's about when he says that to her. She she folds over Well, that happens when a billionaire says you're pretty.
Is she backing up?
No. She looks really, and you'll get those body languages. Where it's I don't know. She does not look uncomfortable whatsoever. Let's see. Just watch it one more time, and then of course Rubio's reaction is
Watch
fun.
this blatant
Beautifully
racism.
stated. And Caroline said, number one, she did say, and I shouldn't say this because it's politically incorrect, she said, she's beautiful, and you are beautiful. I'm not.
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, me?
She's so offended.
I know. And I think I'm allowed to say this about blacks. Is it white privilege if I say you have beautiful, supple skin, not ashy like that Joy Reid?
Well, I think it would have been if he had offered to buy her. He looks at the man. How much?
Jimmy the Greek had a point. The UK Guardian, of course, wrote about that. They wrote about this. They said, Trump brings on Angolan journalist to praise him at White House event to mark the Rwanda-DRC peace agreement, though there are some reports that state Rwandans plan on launching their secret weapon. So it's not all, yep. It's okay because the apes are white. And it's from the movie Congo.
It's true. It's different.
And they're Ron Perlman.
Yes, and they are Ron Perlman.
And he looks like an ape.
He absolutely
I know you
does.
didn't see it because he looks exactly like
Yes,
it, but
it's
it
really
is there.
tough.
We're allowed to say that, right? We're allowed to say white people look like apes?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because he
yeah.
does.
He absolutely does.
Yeah.
He looks more like an ape than any man I've ever seen in my life.
He's from the planet.
Yes, he is. It's the planet of Ron Perlman.
Yeah. Can you imagine the whole planet of Ron Perlmans?
You dirty, rotten Ron Perlmans! You've gone and done it!
You made a monkey out of me.
You made a Ron Perlman out of me. Here's another win.
I'll be a Ron Perlman's uncle.
Well, actually, these are multiple wins.
See, I knew there was something.
Curious Perlman.
Look at that ape.
He's a damn filthy ape. Yeah. I feel so free to be able to call him an ape. So some
Sure, he's like
economic.
100% white. There's no chance that we're 1%.
Thanks for making everything uncomfortable.
Yeah. Gerald, we were done with it. It was fun. It was
Yeah, it was
silly.
fun. Like, we had a good.
It was
we had a laugh.
lighthearted.
Yeah. Then he has to go straight to American History Gerald.
Yeah. Jeez.
Not noodles.
So some economic wins. Stock markets. Hey, NASDAQ and S&P 500 hit all-time highs Friday. And just to be clear, that'll pretty much happen no matter who's in office because it always goes up.
That's how it
but
goes.
they told you it was going to go down. The Dow Jones is up 3.7% for the month. Gas prices just hit a 4-year low.
Thank you very much.
That's the lowest. These are the lowest prices since 2021, which is kind of crazy because we're going into summer season too.
Yeah.
So contextually, that means even more as you go out on your family vacations.
Is that the depression that I was being told about in February?
Yep.
Well,
when they moved on from eggs.
I'm glad it finally came.
I said, what about the price of eggs? And they go, oh, well, yeah, but what about the price of gas? Well, what do you do now? They just move on to something else. So that's why just don't waste time with it.
What about, I thought the price of oil was going to skyrocket because of our reckless foray into the Middle East again.
Yeah, I thought Iran was going to block all the shipping.
No, none
Even
of
the
that
price
happened.
of Plan B pills are down.
Wow.
That's good.
Oh, there you go. I bet you probably need a lot of those. You're the looker. Right? A lot of Plan B in the heat of the passion of the moment. Can't plan for it. All right. Can't count on it. Can't plan for it. All right. Bonus.
Really?
GE, General Electric, they're moving production of, I believe, two specific sets of washing machines from China to Kentucky. Hear this broadcaster who tries to put on a Chinese lilt at the end of the segment.
The 800 additional jobs will be located at GE Appliance's global headquarters at Appliance Park in Louisville. The investment is happening as the company moves production of 2 GE profile laundry machines to Louisville from China.
Did you hear that? From China. At the end, he knew what he was doing.
They should have showed the reporter because he might be Asian.
He might come back.
Because
I wasn't supposed to be on the camera.
having a hard time with that Louisville too. From China to Louisville, Kentucky, which by the way sounds cool in Chinese.
It's Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Kentucky Derby. So much fried chicken. Fat.
What
Colonel.
kind of
Colonel.
Colonel of Thunder?
No real Colonel. You fake. America so fat can fit 2 Chinese men and 1 American man.
Louisville.
GE moved from China. Maytag man. Lazy. Don't work. Always have nothing to do.
Washing machine always broken. Why is it always broken? You need a Maytag man.
I don't know. All right. The point is there's some wins. Celebrate the wins, guys. There's a lot of good. It's a fun summer festivity right now. What were we going to say?
No, I said I like how they would absolutely heckle the Maytag man for being lazy.
Yeah. If you guys don't remember, if you're too young, the Maytag man was out of work because the Maytag washing machines always worked. So he had nothing to do.
It's true.
The Chinese were like, go do some, learn a 4th language. Start side business.
Fix an air conditioner.
There's always something to fix.
Just don't fix it
He's always like, my washing machines are so good, I don't have a job. And then it got bought, and they make them in China. He was like,
true.
crap.
No, he doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
You are welcome for all cheap shit.
And they used to sell them in Sears. But they closed.
Vagina is exactly what I would say if I wasn't here on YouTube. So go and subscribe on Rumble. Same channel where free speech is actually alive and well. Or you can stay here and the